Hello and welcome in this presentation brought to you by the English department in Ali bin Jassim School. Today we are going to deal with the revision related to the passive voice. As you know, the sentence in English has the following structure: subject plus verb plus object. Let's have an example. Ali is the subject, eats is the verb, an apple is the object. We call this structure as the active voice, SVO. If we move to the see that in the active voice we usually focus on the subject, which is Ali. Look at the verb and look at the object. Now, if you want to focus on the receiver, which is called the object, we need to change the sentence into the passive voice. So the object comes first, after that be plus past participle, after that by the subject itself. An apple is eaten by Ali. Here the emphasis is on the apple, the object, or we call it the receiver. Or when we change the sentence from the active voice to the passive voice, we need to take the following into consideration. The first thing we need to take into consideration is the verb. Be should take or takes the tense of the main verb in the active sentence. If the verb in the active sentence is in the present, so be should be in the present. If it is in the past, be should be in the past, and so on. The second thing that we need to take into consideration is the verb in the active sentence should be turned into the past participle in the passive sentence. Okay? The subject is Ali, the verb eats, and the object is an apple. So Ali eats an apple. As you can see here, eats is in the present simple. We have the letter S at the end because of Ali, and he eats an apple. If we turn it into the passive voice, so we make, as you know, the X shape. So the object comes first, the subject comes at the end. So an apple is eaten by whom? By Ali. Here we need to do what? We need to concentrate on the rule of the passive voice, which is be plus past participle of the verb. As I told you, be should take the tense of the verb in the active sentence in the present. As you can see here, it is in the present, is, and the past participle of the verb to eat is eaten. It's okay? I chose here another tense. Ali has eaten a or an apple. Which tense is this one? I hope that most of the students know which tense is it. It is the present simple. Has or have plus past participle of the verb. If we turn the sentence into the passive voice, we need to make the X like that. The object comes first, and after that the subject comes at the end, or we can remove it. Okay, there is no problem. And the rule of the passive voice, which is be plus past participle. An apple has been eaten by Ali. I think this is the easiest sentence. Why? Because you have already here the past participle. Okay, what shall you do? You have to write been here, and you choose has or have. If the object is singular, you write has. If it is plural with s, you write have. I wrote for you another example, but we are using here a modal. As you know, we have many modal verbs. Okay, so subject plus modal plus verb plus object. We have modal verbs, as you know. For example, will, can, may, might, shall, should, etc. So Ali will eat an apple. Will eat here. So Ali is the subject. Our verb here is will eat, and an apple is our object. We do it like that, as you know. Okay. So first of all, we need to put it into the past participle. I'm sorry. And after that, will remains the same, as you can see it here. And be, of course, after any modal verb, what comes after it should be in the infinitive. I can't say an apple will is eaten. No, an apple will be eaten, or an apple can be eaten. By whom? By Ali. This is an exercise from our secondary school. Okay, exercise 1, page 9. Good. So here we have the first one. Some cans. I have can here, as you can see, and the verb is recycle. What I need to do, I think it is very easy. I just write can here. I just put the past participle here of the verb to recycle, which is recycled, and be the same. So I have to write here can be recycled. Extremely easy. First here, they. If I have here my object is they is in the plural, I need to take this into consideration. So first of all, I need to put the past participle of verb to pass and put here be. It is in the present because we are working on the processes, and this one should be all the verb, or be should be in the present. So I need to write here they are passed under a magnet to separate steel from aluminum cans. Next, the same thing here can happen. They be should be in the present. I'm sorry. Crush. The past participle is ed, so they are crushed. After that, the cubes, they are cut. So the past participle here of verb to cut is cut, and be is conjugated or, because we have here the plural. Melt. The past participle of verb to melt should be here. Pieces, plural. Be plus plural remain are, so they are melted. The melted metal now, I have only one metal. I don't have many, so should be is not going to be conjugated as are, but should be is. So here is poured. Is poured into molds to make blocks. Number 7, the cooled blocks here, as you can see, we have S, so plural. Be with plural are in the present are shipped. The last sentence. There, what do? They are rolled into large sheets of aluminium. Presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wish you good work in the exam. Please work hard. Okay, if you need any assistance or any help, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you so much and have a good day. Thank you.